life is to try to do the right thing.
Here we are again. I am Rich Baritone, and this is Tyree Sneed going on and on about his delusions.
We'll talk about it.
This stream is called "Come Talk to Me and Debate Me" in the chat.
I'm not an exploitive person.
Why? You're not going to debate anybody because you're puss.
I wanted what was best for him, just like I do.
Pretty simple, that one.
Now he want to be a costume for himself.
I'll just sit here and make smart-ass comments as necessary. Let's have some fun here, shall we?
The desperation in his eyes, I'll show you. If you just start paying attention, if you take screenshots of these people, you will see the desperation. Look at the desperation in his eyes. That's a broke nigga that want to get somewhere and they want to build and they can't.
Good evening, Pam. How are you tonight?
Well, be like on this nigga shit, like all the niggas
Rich
told me,
Baritone
I let him put a battery in my back and be like,
thing
oh, you know, Tyree Sneed, nigga, call my name right. Don't call me on my name. First of all, I'll slap you. Second of all,
empty threat number one.
You don't even know me. Like, so now you get made a fool out of it, and it works perfectly for YouTube. I don't mind. I don't mind when niggas that want to be suckers. I don't mind. It don't affect me.
Well, what I was doing, I was attempting to practice guitar, and I thought I would turn on YouTube and have some Tyree going in the background. I've practiced many hours.
Nobody does
with Tyree ranting.
So people are going to want to watch that show. Like, you don't have
Unfortunately, this time it got my attention.
Like, what's on camera?
Well, hello, Siobhan. How are you on this beautiful Saturday?
I watched him vid. He talked up with tail hot dog on. Yeah.
Southsider, good to see you back.
Like, look at the comparison, dog, in our bodies. Like, are you serious, bro? Like, bro, I'm built like better than Conor McGregor.
You're 5'9", 140 pounds. You're a scrawny little bitch with a Pinocchio nose that here lately seems to be making a hard right turn that it wasn't making before.
Do you understand? This is what the problem was with
Joepac Crakur. Good evening.
Trying to come up against TJ Dillashaw, and Dillashaw talked like
good evening,
was a normal guy, wasn't trying to act tough, and whooped his fucking ass, and flexed on him and said, "Oh!" Shout out to TJ Dillashaw. Fuck Cody Garbrandt. Because Cody Garbrandt was another narcissist. You see, it's all the personalities collapsing and colliding. You can't really stop that from happening.
See you in a minute, Pam. Go make that
sale. A lot of these dudes, they got this like reptilian mindset, and they small mind midgets.
But seriously, everybody here in the chat, does it look as if the tip of his nose is hanging a hard right turn that it wasn't previously? You see that sideways hook?
Feeling like he's small and you got to prove something.
I do believe he got his nose broke a little while back, right about the same time we thought he got his jaw broken.
People don't do that.
Which I do believe.
You can do that to anyone, bro. You could do that to me, you know. You think I'm prepared at all times for somebody to start yelling at me?
You're prepared for nothing ever.
Like, sometimes I just want to be calm, man. You know, it don't matter what anybody's doing around me. It don't matter if they slap me. I just don't even pay attention. I've never done that, but I'm just saying. I have the heart.
Yeah, for sure, Siobhan. It looks as if he's had his nose broken.
People don't get about me. I was abused.
For sure.
Like, for real. Like, you know what I mean? Not like really, really harshly abused, but the times that I did get my ass whooped, they were really bad by my fucking dad and, you know what I mean, whatever. I don't remember who was who and some of the shit, but I got, like, my dad took me into a bathroom and slapped the shit out of me as a little kid with blonde hair, and I cried, like, and was like, ah, like, you know what I mean? And he's just fucking slapping me and enjoying it.
Your dad took you in the bathroom and forced anal on you.
My dad was fucked. That's where you people don't
You're
get
fooling no one.
That he raised a monster. You know what I mean? And not an abusive monster, but just a tough son of a bitch. You know what I mean? Y'all talking about you gonna fight this, bro? I've been fighting my dad my whole life. My dad was fucking bigger than all y'all. He was like 6'7", fucking with boots on, cowboy hat. He would whoop any y'all's asses.
Your dad was a cunt too.
Was like mine. Literally, he was the Don Dada. You know what I mean? Real gangster shit. Fuck a 50 cent. This nigga comes nowhere close to my dad. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying is that y'all trying to pay homage.
But yes, I think the big news of the day here in Sneedville is the record time that it took him to turn on French toast.
You think they can't come out
about
and do this
36 hours is all the more it took. which surprises me because if I were French Dose, I would have turned on him the first time I cammed up with him because he was calling him an N-word. Yeah, my N-word.
99. Please tell me who you are, because you
seriously, who would allow if you were him? Would you let him call you an N-word?
I want to spit some shit, but I'm saying, like, are you
Freddie
a fan?
B,
Or are you
good
trying
evening,
to tell me what
sir.
to do, or what do you want? CK Winston, I concur that guy's a French guy's a clown. I mean, he don't even come to represent himself, dog. And that's what the whole last show was about, him representing himself.
Well, the title of this one is Come Talk to Me and Debate Me in the Chat. I'm assuming that everybody here right now is blocked the same way I am.
Singing in his bathroom
is anybody here not currently blocked by Tyree Sneed? Look at this goofball. Do that shimmy some more. It really makes you look like a bitch. Yeah. Yeah, shake them cats on your shoulders.
I'm blowing up on YouTube. Everyone's goal right now is to blow up on YouTube, but it's actually happening for me. This is the funniest shit, bro. And I'm not even trying.
He says he's blowing up on YouTube. Well, let me go over here and see.
Without trying?
He has 11 people watching.
I don't have to
11 people watching on YouTube is blowing up. He's still alive. His connection sucks.
Man, honestly, bro, I'm in the mood for a fucking smoothie, bro. Like, I need that fruit.
Smoothie, code word for
get around
semen.
About the Skeleton King. Thank you. Tell them. I mean, tell them, because they want to act like they don't know all the time.
No doubt about that,
like
Siobhan. At least 10 of them are lurking haters.
All the other shit I did.
Absolutely no doubt about
every year
that.
Like I'm not that nigga. And then I come back harder and I do more because of it. 2020 should be a very good year, man. It's already starting to be a good year. You know what I mean? Great year.
A great year,
I'm just here for some bars. Right,
generally speaking, this is the worst year since the Depression. So you'll fit right in. Good evening, Juan McDaniel. Welcome to the show.
That's not how it works. This ain't a you tell me what to do show, nigga. I'll whoop your ass.
I think I'm going to get real Tyree Sneed about this and light one up.
Because bitch niggas can't answer questions. Men answer the fucking questions. You know what I mean? I could sniff y'all's demeanors out from a mile away, dog. You talking about you go with viewers, French toast? No, I go with viewers. I made a career out of doing it.
That's fine, Pam. Go on ahead and do what you got to do. We'll be here for a little bit anyway. I really have to pick this guitar up at some point, but I'm good with this for right now. Yeah, I thought the same thing, Joepac. Career? What career? Is he even working right now? Does anybody in this show right now know whether he is working or not? Or for that matter, where is he staying? That I would really like to know. I suspect it's a homeless shelter, but I don't know. Shake your groove thing, you little bitch. Isn't dead air so very entertaining?
Then I apologize for being mean. I can do that sometimes. We all get a little sneaky sometimes. Pearl Harbor was a little sneaky. Okay. We all get a little sneaky sometimes. It's okay. Every time we Chinese build the wall, goddamn Mongolians got to come and knock it down. It's okay. We'll get past it. Scorpion is my favorite Mortal Kombat character.
I like that one so well, Joepac. I'm going to put it up.
Because that's what it's telling the bitch. Penis, here, get over here. To the penis. Penis going in you, just like that. That's right. That's what I do. I be whipping bitches with my wood. Whipping, straight whip it. Yeah. Tyree Sneed is an info if you haven't figured that out. Tyree Sneed loves sex. Tyree Sneed can't go 5 minutes without jacking off. It's out there, man.
Oh, there we go. Tyree Sneed can't go 10 minutes without jacking off. Why does that not surprise me? It doesn't surprise me at all.
It's out there. And if any girl wants to be a part of that, you just let me know, okay? It is what it is. I mean, that's the thing. They sit there and they go, I'm going to... Like, my dad never gave a fuck what somebody thought. Like, you could have dirtied my dad's name way worse than mine. My dad was an exhibitionist. Like, he would love to just try to get someone to just see him naked. Like...
Your dad was a piece of shit that died getting a blowjob.
I'll run with that, bro. That's perfectly fine. I'll turn into these things.
I can imagine since it caused a serious car wreck, he probably got his cock bitten off, too.
If you'd like Titus Spits and Bars right now on demand, thank you. Send him a Cash App donation. $ skeleton vampire. Better yet, hit up the PayPal.
That's right, Fruquan. Nympho with no girls, a total incel.
And I'll spit bars on demand for anybody who does that. I am going to try to spit some bars, but not right at the moment.
Oh, thank God.
But he's right. If you're going to give me an order. Am I right, DJ Doc? DJ Doc. I keep saying DJ because it sounds like it's going to be DJ, but DJ Doc. His Troy French.
Hello, Jah Breed. Welcome.
Down on Ty. Where I posted the PayPal too, but it's
yeah, I saw that too. His underwear is in fact swimming trunks.
How do y'all feel about this French situation?
He's doing real well, and like apparently
really
his pants are too big for him.
I didn't want this. But I
don't think he's trying to sag. I think he's starving to death.
For him, how you make no profit? You can't even afford a laptop, so you can't even go live without 1,000 subs. So it won't be profitable for you, but it'll be very profitable for me. Like I said, I'm not against the dude, but you have some choice words for me that make no sense. I'm gonna tell you choice words for you about how I feel about you in response.
We would ask him about the whole donation thing, but we're all blocked.
Here's an opportunist trying to leech off of your fans. Right, and that's whole shit, right? Because, like, I was trying to come genuinely and speak from the heart and, like, establish a real connection and relationship. I don't know homo shit, but, like, that's how I come.
One thing I do find interesting, if you look at the French Dose video that he has up right now, the title of that
What if we've been friends for 10 years?
I have a white fan base now
he's got
off of two meth heads.
Because I put on
Please watch me roast these dudes.
From the thrift shop down the street.
Apparently, he only linked up with Tyree in an attempt to grow his audience.
I'm the man and you're a bitch. Like,
I'm saying nothing negative about French Dose at this point because the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Because I'm talking and being real. Like, I could get on here too and act like y'all and be like, no, I'm sucking it. Blah, blah, blah. Like, bro, who talks like that? Real gangsters don't talk like that, bro. They don't. Like, all y'all actors.
French Dose?
What? That's the worst part. Right, then he started talking all kinds.
I forget what the last word
but it's when he came out his name,
his
mouth was my name
is.
That's my issue. Which I don't know.
Probably because I'm starting to get quite ripped.
Right. But you kind of have to knock it because the way he's coming is going to be detrimental to him. I'm all with the business if it was a real business move, but it's not.
But yes, I just found it curious that apparently he is wanting to expand his audience by tapping Tyree Sneed's audience.
Because he got
surely there's a better way to go about it.
Subs maybe, and he's not getting views like that. And YouTube pays 100%. So I want to see him do what I could actually do and make profit out of this. Challenge issues. I'll put my balls on the table. Let's see if he can do it because I don't think he can.
Yeah, I watched the video myself, and I did not see that. At least I watched the bigger part of it. What is with Tyree and these dance moves? You didn't see the air quotes. Is it Adderall?
Sorry. I was getting into the song there.
Just had a little gay fit there.
He not going anywhere on his own, man. He ain't got no swag, and his streams are boring. You keep people entertained, have unlimited content to talk about, great sense of humor, the whole package. Thank you. Not to mention the MC too, which we're about to get into in a minute. So I'm not just hating on French. I just don't see him succeeding. I don't either. I mean, you can look at him. He's not marketable. the reason why I was trying to fuck with him is to try to make it
Tyree Sneed saying someone isn't marketable.
But he's posing like something he's not.
Well, actually, since he's an expert on not being marketable, he's probably right.
How I handle shit and how I ride. Like, we don't give a fuck where you from. I do my thing everywhere. I'm in New York. I ran niggas off the block in New York. I'm not lying.
What Stanley did a few nights ago is
in New York, I literally would drive up to my
forever in the hearts of haters.
Would get scared and scatter off the block like roaches.
He really
I'm not kidding. And it wasn't because like I was in the vehicle or I was in the truck. Like, I'd get out of the truck and they would run, bro. Like,
nobody runs
terrified of me. And I've been in shit in Richmond, Virginia. I had a nigga try to act like he had a pistol. And I told him, pull it out, nigga, you ain't gonna do shit. That's what I told him. Like, I'm really about street shit, bro.
And I'm now, really fairy tales so with Tyree Sneed.
When you live that, you have opportunists like these people on YouTube that wait for you to get killed. People told me since I was younger, they were like, bro, somebody's gonna shoot you, bro. Like, because you're too wild. Because I didn't give a fuck. I'd go to the park and want to fight people. Like, outdoor parks.
Bullshit.
Just want to fight people and be a dick to everybody.
Straight bullshit.
With my fucking pull up in my red truck, park the bitch, and have the shit banging Young Buck at the top volume. Like, where my niggas at? Like, literally, bro. I pulled up to clubs in Atlanta, like Club Q. Anybody who know ATL and got real history in Atlanta, know me, salute. I went to Club Q, was the only white guy getting in niggas' faces who was with their crew screaming on them.
You're right, Tyree Sneed. And Stanley owns his soul now and forever.
I didn't understand the concept of fear. You know what I mean? And I didn't understand the concept of just being smart and having a brain. And I still kind of don't. I just have too many balls, but I've gotten smarter. My balls outweighed my brain at that time. You feel me? And I'm not going to say
I do know what you're saying, Tyree Sneed. I do know what you're saying.
Against me in a little bit sometimes, but it's helped me in the long run. It's ended up working out for me because of these situations. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, I'm not kidding. I went into an all-black club and screamed on a nigga, and I was a smart ass, and he was like something like get out from get out from my crew or something like that. And
nice avatar, Tyree Sneed. Looks just like him.
Real talk, bro. I swear to God. Like some bitch, it's already been brought in. Real talk, bro. I swear to God, bro. Like, we was stupid, bro. We were young, you know what I mean? I was by myself. I just went to Club Q and all.
You're still stupid.
Looking at stuff. I was stupid, bro. I was funny though. But like, I was dead ass. Like, for me, this was real things for me. I wasn't trying to be funny. But like, that's a funny line, bro. Like you wish I was in your crew, bitch. And he didn't know what to say. Like, I think he might have laughed. Like, he was like, damn, because like he was with his whole crew and they like the hoodest ass niggas ever, and they all there like grilling, dog, and I'm trying him like a bitch, and literally the one nigga tried, like, I go in the clubs all the time and start shit with niggas, so like niggas would really like get mad.
I am
like,
so glad that my entire life
like I was just
is not a
Asshole.
fantasy.
I didn't care. I went to the club.
Nothing in his world is real except for starvation and tooth decay.
I'm dancing with bitches. I don't really dance, but I know how to let a bitch grind on me, and I just kind of do that and do my thing and do what it took to get the pussy, right?
You wouldn't know how.
I'm telling you, I'm nuts, bro. And that's what I told him there. I screamed on him in his face, bro. He looked at me. You know what he looked at me like? He was trying to say, like, what are you wearing? Because I was probably in like a collared shirt or something, because that's how I dressed to go to the club, right? And I just happened to go to Club Q, and I didn't realize, I didn't understand it, but I just didn't care. But Club Q was like an all ghetto, all black club. Like, there was no white boys but me. But the niggas I was running with, that's where they wanted to go, so they brought me. So, like, I'd go to clubs like that all the time. I didn't mind. I've been to fucking Haitian clubs in the ghettos, like all Haitian, like Rastafarian, like really about like claw, like really doing that shit.
That is the absolute truth, Pam.
You know what I mean? Like, I fucked black bitches. I lost my virginity to a fucking all Spanish African girl.
Oh God, I don't need to know this.
On her forehead. That's who took my virginity. You know what I mean? So, and I picked her up at Club Europe in Atlanta, Georgia. I swear, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, people know me,
Joepac. People are saying, like, what are you wearing? Like, because you look like a freak.
And yeah, he tried to look at me like, oh, what are you wearing? And I looked at him in his eyes and I said, what? And literally, like, he ain't do shit. Like, and I'm not strapped or nothing. Like, I was just fucking crazy. I was really on that hood nigga shit.
Well, he did finally say something that was true. He is crazy.
What else?
Not violently crazy.
I don't know. In that club, like, all the niggas,
crazy.
like, I would kind of emulate what they were doing. You know what I'm saying? It's just behavioral patterns, being human. Not trying to copy or anything, but I already had that swagger to me. Like, I always had that swagger. Like, people, bitches have told me, like, you're kind of niggerish. And I'm not trying to be, but, like, I just have it because I've been around it so long. Like, I kind of have that swagger of, like,
Tyree Sneed coming through again. Let's put this one up.
You know what I mean? Like, I have that.
I lost my virginity in the men's bathering like a real gangster to my daddy. You forgot that part. Know what I'm saying?
It's fucking hilarious. But I'm not the type you fuck with because I'm psycho. Yeah, I just don't give a fuck. But my point is
I believe you're right, Sean.
These people never seen it because I never showed them because I'm not going to play a game with people.
It's better than shaving them off.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't owe you anything. I'm not going to show you anything. It doesn't matter if you punch me, if you kick me, if you hit me, if you shoot me. I don't like you. I don't want any. You're a waste of my time. Does anyone relate to that?
No.
Yeah, death before dishonor says it all. Exactly. I'm not playing. So. What happened? Yeah, I was just telling you, I'd be in the club and all the niggas would be, you know, fucking with the hose, checking out all the hose, and they'd be there on me with their head held high, kind of looking at all the shorties.
I don't believe so, Joepac. At this point,
would be right there with them. And who do you think they like more? Most of the black bitches love me. Back in the day, especially like 10, 20 years ago when the world was more normal, oh, they love me. They love me. Like, I walked down the block and
20 years ago, he was 12 years
old. The black bitch that worked at Hard Rock Cafe was like, yeah, you got a big dick. Literally, that was.
You are
like,
a big dick.
I was like, how do you know?
You have a micro penis, but you're a gigantic cock.
I walk like a gangster. I have a limp because it's real. So, like, you know, real women always love me. I've never had a problem with girls. That's what I'm saying. That's why all this shit they trying to do. They a new generation and they think they're clowning me and they don't get. I'm that grown man that you can't really clown because I'm on some grown kicking boots, fuck bitches shit. You know what I mean? You was lucky to be with me. Like, I had girls fight over me in high school. Renee, she was a Greek girl in Tarpon Springs High. She fought another bitch because I was with Renee.
Pam's having a big day with the retail. You go get them, Pam.
Basically, and I'm not saying like I'm the winner in every situation. I had tried to get Renee back at one point because I was in the area and I was actually homeless in my truck for a little bit. And I tried to go back to her and get her back. And she was like, what do you think I'm going to do? Wait for you? You know what I'm saying? And point is, yeah, Renee was like, she was real kind of show outish too. And she was wearing like some boots that day, like some big old cowboy boots or some shit. And she got her white.
Renee was actually one of his father's inflatable sex dolls that he found under the bed.
I don't remember if I did or not. I don't even remember. You know,
of course you don't remember because you're lying.
It is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, when it comes to Ashley is not what she's trying to make y'all believe
here we go.
Or people. Like, it's all about man, and all y'all should know that. I mean, what's y'all's opinion on Ashley? Ashley's just someone I just don't understand what your objection is.
My opinion on Ashley is
along
that
with whatever you say. Like, if you write me and you're like, I'm sorry and I want to fix things, I'm like, okay, I'll give you a chance. If you're like, I want to,
you're a man.
Like, okay. And then what she do is she'll try to act like she's not a part of that. Like, she acting. But you're who instigated it. Like, that doesn't mean there's a joke on me or anything. I'm not doing anything but simply saying, sure, I'll give you the opportunity. You know, and they try to take that and run and be like, I'm the hottest shit ever. And like, what? I fucked too many bitches, bro, for you to sit there in front of me. I'm a pimp. Literally. Like, if you want to
I don't even know what to say to that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a pimp, literally. Now he's whoring out women.
Like, I've had threesomes, my nigga, multiple times. You know what I mean? Like, girls
he
can't
whores
handle
himself
my
out.
dick. I fuck too much. I have to have a lot to satisfy me.
Give it mad head and body rubs.
I last for hours. I've done a threesome that lasted like 3 hours or some shit. And they were both just like, what the fuck? Like, turned all the way the fuck out. One was like,
how much is a pound of cherries nowadays,
like,
Cam? I've not a clue.
Dark, that, you know what I mean? What do they have? Like a summer tan, summer kiss skin type shit, like really hot, like perfect ass and shit. Yeah. And they were both fucking.
Yeah, Tyree definitely
like
eats at his local
Mexican.
BBC.
And then I saw her at the gym, the lighter skin
Mad
one,
head
and was
and
telling
body
the dude
rubs,
the story
yeah.
about what happened. And
the real Tyree Sneed
as soon as
mixtape,
I'm telling my boy that worked at the front desk at the gym,
I still listen to that once or twice
I'm not going to, but I could. And literally, as soon as I was talking about it to him, I was
the
telling
real
the story,
Tyree Sneed is hilarious and a very talented guy.
Like, it was ugly. And because when I fuck, like, it's a big deal. Like, I make a spectacle. It's not just like, oh, I fucked her, like, and like most dudes, like, I didn't really do
$10
like, nah.
here. Jar, are we talking about cherries like, or blowjobs?
Fucking me is like sure. A big deal. So I literally
kind of caught in the crossfire.
They know, and then they talk, and they're all a bunch of fucking dirty, nasty whores. So that's why all of them want to fuck me. And then they talk to their friends. And you got to understand that, like, as soon as I was talking about it, Tim, and I said that, she walks right up, bro, and I didn't even know she was a member of the same gym.
Yes, that's right.
And
damn,
I died,
it's so
bro.
correct. I put it on the screen.
Laughing. I tried to keep myself contained while she was there, and I was like, "Oh, hey."
I kind of figured that.
And like she recognized
$10
me.
a pound.
Oh, look wow. Like, yeah, you know what I did to you. You know what I mean? Like, and like it wasn't no bad shit. Like she didn't get. I was worried she was gonna get mad and shit because like I think she heard me or knew that I was telling him, and like I didn't want to fucking offend her because like she was cool. You know what I mean?
He didn't want to offend her.
Like, yeah.
That's a lie.
He was in his pussy and mouth. You know what I mean? Like, I've been in some crazy shit, man. You don't understand all these millions of dollars I talk about.
Yeah, you've been in some crazy shit.
I keep telling you.
It's called a mental
Most of it I put towards pussy and women. So, I mean, I've done a lot of fucking, dog. A lot. You know what I mean? So, like, I don't know. That's my thing. That's what I do. That's my bag.
I understand there are, in fact, pictures of his crank out there. I certainly don't want to see them. Maybe to some people I would be, but I always imagined that his dick looked like a mushroom growing in steel wool.
And I don't even want to fuck a bunch of bitches. You know what I mean? I'm sure part of me does, but that's not what I really want. I want to actually have love with one girl. But every girl that I try to love, I end up fucking them. And like, a lot of times they'll fall in love, but then like, I don't want them for some reason. You know what I mean? If like it dies out or something, or finds something else. You know, it's just life, man. That's why I don't like bitches, especially modern day bitches, because they always want to act like they have the upper hand. And that's y'all's problem. Like, y'all got this ego trip.
No, I didn't see them, Flock.
If you even date me, like, you act like you can't even talk to me. If you even date me and we fuck, your whole mind will change around. Like, my dick will literally catastrophically affect your mind. Like, you'll fall in love. Almost every girl I've fucked has fallen in love and become upset.
Almost every girl you fuck
just the truth.
Regrets it and will regret it for the rest of their lives.
I don't know. It's not my fault. Not my fault, I swear. What was I going to show you? Oh, yeah, we're going to spit some bars in a minute. Let me see if I can make one order here. Hold up.
You do have to start wondering about that, Flock. Is he really starting to edge his way out of the closet? It would certainly be easier for him to find a man than it would a woman.
Can y'all chime in?
Good evening, that guy. Welcome.
I really want y'all to participate. I keep having to try to make new accounts on StreamYard too, because it runs out of storage space for me to do the lives from there. So I don't know if I'm gonna have to try to do it from YouTube. We'll see. As the profile pic, so if someone saw the post, they saw a face and name.
Yeah, we have 20 hours free
what are we talking
every
about?
month here on StreamYard.
What I love is
and at the rate he's going, that generally takes him about 2 days
they think they stop
to stream for 20 hours.
Still laughing to this day when they try to post up your Facebook on some wanted Facebook group and you switch your whole account to say Faggot Francis and put that clown photo. Real talk, bro.
Looks like he's having a seizure there.
I switched the whole shit. I said, all right, Faggot Francis. That's your new name now, Faggot Francis. And we're going to put you up. Since the minute they said we got that Facebook profile too, I said, all right, bitch.
Blast and drip action
for
Tyree.
Faggot Francis. That's his profile. and dumped it on those hoes. I think they like still try to message that profile. I never logged into it anymore. I'm not even sure I know how.
He uses cum for shaving greed.
He ain't it, nigga. He ain't going nowhere. He ain't.
And smegma for
how could he even
toothpaste.
front?
Thank you.
You feel me? Like y'all know I'm telling the truth, man. Y'all know dude ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? What do you want me to do? Lie to you? Real talk. Do you want me to lie to you?
I don't know how godly he is. Remember, God is the devil.
I cannot tell a lie.
And his God is love. He wouldn't know love if it walked up to him and sodomized him.
Gazy, bro. Real talk.
That is true enough. That is true enough. In fact, let me put that up. But he idolizes many as 0 female idols and despises all women.
Get me a smoothie. Donate.
Sounds a little gay to me.
Shit.
Another legitimate point from that guy also calls Ashes dude and bro all the time. He always has, constantly. He always refers to women as dude and bro.
Greatest of all time.
That is
bro,
weird
that shit was
beyond hope.
I remember that. You see, that's what life about, man. Life about having moments that you can look back on and be proud of. Like doing in them fags.
That is true what Joepac is saying. He said he's built better than Conor McGregor.
That's what life about.
5'9", 140, starving to death, a little bit more every day, and he's built like Conor McGregor.
Particular flavor here.
He did say that. French toast is everything that Ashes should be like. That should have been French Toast's first hint. That should have absolutely been his first hint.
But yeah, bro, like, these people are just whack, man. But here, I'm gonna let you listen to this dude a little more. I know y'all love the Mortal Kombat. He's talking about the fake Tyree Sneed who calls himself the real Tyree Sneed. Saying he's on disability.
The real Tyree Sneed is brilliant. You're an idiot.
What he doesn't understand is that
what he didn't understand is that the real Tyree Sneed is a parody of Tyree Sneed.
You just don't. Do you understand what's happening, DG?
That's what he didn't understand.
Do you understand what's happening to him? How fucked he is? Like, literally, he has no idea how fucked he is. Like, he's fucked now. Like, because now they're on him, he's fucked.
No, I don't believe we're on him at this point. We were
have no
going to
choice,
be, at
really,
least
but
I
to be
was,
on his shit now.
Again, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. And believe me, French Toast is in on him now.
And total douche.
He may be 5'5". I've heard that on an arrest report.
I saw your pussy shit earlier.
Oh, damn.
Who are you, a fake account?
Oh, that
guy
a fake comes through big time here.
So weird.
Wait a minute, where did I hold it? Oh, there it goes. Mortal cum shot.
These disses are not very good. You need to go to rehab. Okay. I know they're not at me, but still,
and the loads now spin off his nose to the right since somebody more than obviously broke his nose. As of a couple of days ago, Flock, that is absolutely accurate. Welcome back, Pam.
How? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, he got one bitch. Okay.
All right.
One bitch.
To go on.
As I'm leaving people tips while we speak. And he can't afford nothing. He made a chess move. He's on here talking like he fucking P. Diddy of YouTube with like 78 views. Like, that's not how it works. Like, you don't just come out talking that shit unless you really about it. Like, when I came out talking,
in his chat,
I show all my shit all the time, just like I do now. Like, I show you what I'm doing. I talk about what I'm doing. You know what I mean? And I was always completely transparent. The only reason why I'm not completely transparent now is because people want to listen to information and try to fuck with what you're doing. Cool, Sungrown. Still listening Bluetooth Waltz in the Garden. Sungrown, when you're not too busy, let them know why you're a fan and why you enjoy the content. Because clearly, dude, enjoys
you
the
noticed
content.
the same thing that I
Again,
did.
I apologize
he
for coming at you
criticize this
fucked up.
guy's video.
I'm trying to figure out who's who here and how this shit
understand
works.
it either.
And it was just frustrating for me because I really thought you were going to call in. I was excited about it. I'd never talked to you.
Outstanding job again, Siobhan.
When you didn't, it's like
I saw that and I just
when people don't keep their word. I have a big issue with it because of past issues I've had. This dude's so clueless, he don't even realize when people are trolling him, right? Yet he claims that he's some kind of king roaster troll. Yeah, like you're new on the block, homie. Like, you ain't even nobody over here. Like, I'm trying to give you some shine. The only shine you're getting is from me. And the shine...
Well, he's living in the dark then, isn't he?
You understand?
No, we don't.
The shine won't help you because
you don't
really shine. Like, look at him and look at me. It's like Max B said, like he said, compare the names. Jim Jones,
Lord, I think I need another hit of marijuana.
Max Bigavell. Like, you know what I mean? I'm getting wavy like Max B too. That's what y'all don't get. That was the whole plan. Like, I'm growing my hair out. I'm getting all my wavy shit now. That's the new wave. We all riding the Tyree Sneed wave. You're gonna wait. We're not biting Max B at all.
Tyree's going shit. Jerry curl.
Real talk. And shout out to Max B. Real nigga from everything I've seen. Dipset set him up because Jim Jones a pussy and he a fucking federal informant snitch. Talk about the facts. Same with Jules, Juels, all of them. The capo. Fucking fags. Jim Jones always on that talking tough shit online, but he a pussy in real life. He always been done pussy shit. He's like, I do tough things. Since when?
I want French toast to
I wish you tried that shit with me,
my
bro.
face. Know what I'm saying?
I'd fight you like the embodiment.
It's spelled
fight.
shine.
Like, you should be a good representative too. You live all the fucking ways. Jim Jones gets swole, bro. You know what I mean? I don't think he's very tall, but he's a swole ass nigga. He gets swole like that. It might be a good fight. I'll fight Jim Jones of Dipset if somebody will put some money up for it as like the fight of all time, so that y'all could talk shit about me every day and shame me if he beat me for like black versus white. I'll really do that. I'll put my balls on the table. I'll fight Jim Jones. Maybe he'll win.
Where will you find them?
Dude, pretty athletic. I've noticed. Like, he gets in it. He can work out. He's one of the few niggas I've seen.
You have no balls.
I mean? Like,
figuratively,
I'm sure on some weights he's actually stronger than me, which is saying something. He's a pretty strong dude. You know what I mean? He gives 50 a run for his money, maybe more than that. In my opinion, I think Jimmy is in good shape when he tries. He got real focused on his workout shit. I want to do that. Like, I want to do what he was talking about. And I do, but I have a different frame. I don't have that kind of frame that I get all bulky, and I don't want to be all bulky because then you can't really move right and shit. You know what I mean? But he's got his shit together with that, with bodybuilding. I'm not really a bodybuilder.
How are you, sir?
That shit played out because then all that shit you take fucks up your insides, like I got right now, like your stomach and all that shit, like worth it. And like bodybuilding don't because I'm a point guard. It's like Allen Iverson bodybuilding. Like, would that be beneficial?
Now he's going to start comparing himself to Allen Iverson.
You know what I mean? Like, I'll look really good, but I mean, it's going to slow me down. That's what people don't think about. Like, they're like, do you work out legs? Not often, because it'll slow you down. Like, you should be able to get your legs from running. Running will build your legs up a lot. Playing ball will build up your legs a lot. Jumping. The way I always got my hops to get better was running with niggas on the basketball court. Just
get his hops
back and
better.
Forth.
We've all seen your basketball
being on my feet
videos.
all the time, bouncing. And when I kept doing that, that's when I started getting that bounce, like that direct jumping.
About an inch more than
and there's some workouts I need to try to do for that. And I think you could do some without weights, like the one leg things and shit like that. I'm trying to look into all that because I got to get my hops back, because I was at the point I could grab the rim and do tricks like Spider on it, you know, and I think I jammed one time in my life or something. And now, like, it's like I feel like I can't do it again. And I'm like, what's wrong?
It's because you could never do it.
You know, because there was really a time that like I was able to like touch the fucking rim at least and like grab it at places, and I was really excited about it.
Yeah, I saw that.
People don't know. Like they don't know what I've been doing.
Like
they don't talk about anything I really did. Like when I was 16, I had money, I had rings on every finger. I was traveling around the country playing ball. Played ball in North Carolina with them fucking North Carolina niggas that are a different cut. And if you really are from North Carolina, you know what I'm talking about. Like real niggas relate to me. I've been in the hood, dog. I really am the streets. Like
real black North Carolina, people they love me. Hate you.
I never had a problem with a North Carolina nigga.
White people
ever.
Hate you.
That's why I love PD Pablo. Like something about them and
every
me, we have a connection.
Ethnicity in the world,
Texas, North Carolina thing. I got that Texas shit flowing through my blood. Like I really represent that. So it's weird how you come across people from other states and you have like this connection with them. You know what I mean? I love North Carolina. I thought, you know, I didn't love it. I can't say I was really happy there either, but a lot of things were cool. It was life. I think I was really unhappy and depressed at the time. I was going through a lot, and I was listening to like a lot of Christian music and shit. I was very trying to save people and really hardcore Christian at the time.
Oh my God! Could you really imagine this guy if he
been through a lot of different phases, man? I actually had
don't
a
have
CD,
to worry
like
about that though, since
CD.
he
I was
is
trying to be
God.
They told me to be a Christian rapper, and I went for it. And I don't think it was Christian. I think I tried to do it, and I didn't really like it that much.
The following is a complete lie.
They were showing me the artists that were Christian rappers and saying you could do this, and like real, and people were like trying to recruit me to really do it. And you know, I was just, for me, I was like, I'd rather keep it gangster. Like I don't really want to be a Christian rapper. You know what I mean? Like I don't know.
He already does.
I think
that
I kind of tried it. I can't remember. I just remember
exactly
there was a CD. I don't know if it was a Christian, but it was one of my CDs. I don't think it was. I think it was like still gangster shit, but a little different. Like it was like a theme, like a story, like most of my music about like what I went through. I had one album called Press for Pain. I don't know if that was it. That one was really good. That one talked about secret societies too and
yeah, rappers manage to rhyme and they have
the people on YouTube want to tell you I'm someone completely different when they don't know anything about me.
That's they know unfair, how right? to align.
You don't know what I've done my whole life. Like I'm really about this label shit. I really run this. So the one release, I had a CD, right, and I had basically somehow given it to someone, and they were giving it to someone, and they were on a flight. They had told me, and I don't think this was made up. I think this really happened. It's just been so long, I can't remember the vivid details of it. And I was trying to blow up a rap.
For you
I had a little bit of money that I was moving. I had things moving. I was paying. I had my own apartment. All that shit. I had everything moving. I was in school.
None of these people are fans. They're actually
the
trolls.
CD release that I released, that I gave to whoever, and they got it to somebody on a plane. That plane supposedly crashed and they all died.
Up in order to laugh at them.
Not kidding.
We, however, are what I consider to be negative trolls.
We're like
on him. We're on him hard.
Really
no breaks are given. No quarter is given. And we are trying to get him to stop.
Too much. I mean, there's nothing I can do about it.
These clowns
but
want him to go on and on and on. They're actually doing more damage to it.
Put it on a plane, and the plane.
Not that I really care about that, but you get what I'm saying.
So people don't even know I might have had a shot at being in the music industry, and it got lost because a whole plane went down. And
these are the comments. As of right now, we're going to start with Campus Cops LOL Trash Can.
You know,
2 deleted comments.
So people don't know this shit.
Then we have Mortal Kombat.
You know I mean, if you go in the industry, there's going to be a real story behind it. There's not going to be
comes through with
just like, oh, I just got recruited suddenly. I went to prison and now I'm back and I'm rich. I'm signing for $10 million with Jay-Z. I'm a rat. And I'm
99 says, can you rap and sing at the same time?
That nigga funny. Jim
I
Jones
don't even know what that
challenge this French clown to a boxing match though. I won't ever fight a nigga that I really have a problem with. I won't ever fight a nigga that don't respect me. I only fight motherfuckers as far as underground. Now, if he want to get into competitive boxing,
can he sing and rap at the same time?
Like a nigga that I really have an issue with or has an issue with me.
Then we have French Ho, a major cornball.
You know, real niggas don't meet niggas online. That's not street or cool. That's throwing away your life.
Troy Corvo gets a
and it won't be me.
Brownie point.
So why would I go throw away my life committing a homicide?
Did you drop French from the label?
Because I'm not backing down.
Label
to anyone.
And then DG Docs checks in.
Dude
is super corny. I watched some of his vids. He talked tough, with pale hot dog arms.
Yeah, bro, you were telling me some
then he
combination
says
of workout
the
mixed
corniest of
drinks
all
burn
was
holes in your
his
stomach.
fake,
No, not workout
not
mixed drinks. I had an
remembering how to
antibiotic
say
that was
your
an acid,
name.
and I was
So
taking creatine
contrived.
called hydrochloric
Then
acid.
finally,
I had HCl. Look it up.
you got
So if
definition.
you mix hydrochloric acid
That dude got
with an
sausage
antibiotic
arms,
that's an acid,
man.
chemistry-wise,
I
you're
mean,
burning holes in your
seriously,
stomach, and I
I
did.
get what
And it
these
should have
people
killed
are
me.
doing,
And that's what I'm
but
dealing
they
with, trying to
need
heal my
to look
stomach
at
somehow, and I'm
themselves in
trying
the
to look
mirror.
for the
You're
things that
fawning
work.
at
And I'm
his
telling
feet
you, I
like
have
a
something on me. I
fucking
tried it
kitten.
yesterday and today.
It couldn't
And
possibly be worth
it
any
seems to have made a big
lol
difference. It's
that
doing
you get out
something.
of
So
this.
that's pretty crazy, but that's how my life
Other
works. It's like
comments
I
are
always
that
find what
French
heals
guy
me,
is a clown.
and I've been through insane shit. Like, I'm talking insane. I've
One
had
guy begging
fires in
for
my heart.
punishment who says,
Actual
I'm
fire.
just here for some
Like a
bars.
constant fire, not heartburn. I mean a fucking fire in my heart that I could feel and didn't go away. I
Then the
freaked
next
out,
one
bro,
is
when it
yes,
happened to me.
doing numbers
And it
and
didn't stop.
on a
I had
new
to drive all the
channel,
way from Georgia to
impressive.
Texas.
Doing
Still
numbers.
didn't stop. I tried to do
He's
different
got
things for it. It
11
wouldn't
people
go away. It was
watching
crazy,
him right
bro.
now.
And I had reflux so bad that I was projectile vomiting without trying, just standing here
man,
talking.
what a mental
and shit,
picture there, huh?
projectile
Tyree Sneed
vomit
projectile
and acid
vomiting.
coming up here so much that I'm
Must
literally
have
like
gagged on
almost
that
choking and
dick.
dying. But like every day for like a year or years. I've been through
Other
some shit in
comments
life,
include,
bro. That's what people
word
don't get.
gets
So when they
around
talk
about the skeleton
this
king.
and that, and when you wonder why I
That
can't
French
swallow
dude
pills
was
and
trying
shit like
to
that,
talk up like
that's
he got
why,
mad
'cause my
followers
throat's
and
been
only
through
been
a
doing
lot
it
of
6
shit, bro,
months
that other
and
people
saying he
haven't. So when you talk
guaranteed
all
a
this
year he will
tough
have
shit,
all these subscribers.
you're tough, but
blah,
I'm the one who's
blah.
been through all the tough shit that a human body can endure. Like, I'm not even supposed to be alive, bro.
Is there anything else here
You're talking
that's
about
even
you tough, but
remotely
I'm
worth
facing my
reading? Let
throat
me
closing
look.
in on me. Like, that's the type of shit I've done. You know what I mean? That's a hardcore gangster.
How come
Not
you
you.
drop French from the
Y'all are
label,
soft.
if you don't mind me
You know what I
asking?
mean? The shit I go through alone and with my
first I
government
heard of it.
pathogen would make this dude's head
Word,
spin.
I
He'd
posted the
die in one day
PayPal too,
from
but
what I
it
deal with
filtered it
every
out.
day physically.
Dope.
You have no idea, bro. Imagine your body closing itself from the inside.
He not going anywhere on his own, man. He ain't got
You know
no
what I'm talking about? What
swag.
tough is?
And his streams are boring. You keep people
Really?
entertained. Have
Still do what
unlimited
I do?
content to talk
Nah,
about.
maybe.
He does keep
Fuck
us
outta here.
entertained because he's absolutely out of his fucking mind.
Anyway,
And he does not have
that
unlimited
bitch
content.
Fagatone.
Right now, the three big
Restreaming your live
subjects
now.
tend to
They all in
be
the chat so mad
ashes,
about how much you do
ashes,
under sin,
and
can't
his
stand it.
dick.
Thank you.
It's a pretty limited palette of colors,
Who's
if you will.
Fagatone? Tone's Cave? CK, we don't thank
Another
you. CK,
comment?
we don't
Yeah,
bring
I
up those
remember
clowns
you
in here. I
said
know
you
that was a
feared
sneaky
that if
shit.
someone...
I know you're kind of new, so
Try
also,
that
but
again.
yes, I agree.
Yeah, I
hate them too, and glad
remember
to know
you
Ty's
said you
broadcast
feared
loud and
that
clear to
if
them.
someone pulled a
It's crazy
gun
how much
on
they're on his
you,
dick. It's
you would
embarrassing
go
for them,
nuts
indeed.
and probably
Yeah, it's
try
fucking
to run
crazy.
at them and take them down
Funny
first.
though.
Apparently,
Shit is
he can
definitely
dodge
humorous. I wouldn't
bullets.
really call it entertaining. Let's hear what this bum had to say.
I would kind of like to see him try to dodge bullets, wouldn't you?
Tyree Sneed or whatever, Tyree Sneed. It's because I seen he was white.
I'll shut up here for a minute. Let's see if we can hear this actually.
Just like you. Y'all both look exactly the same. Y'all look like y'all gonna be brothers.
How in the fuck are you serious right now? Like, this is what I'm saying. He trying to low-key diss. And listen to what he just said, bro, and I'm gonna prove wrong to you what you just said. How do we look the same? Look at me looking like Brad Pitt and shit, best looking nigga. Like, look at him compared to me right now. Who's better looking? Just my audience alone tell me and just be honest. You ain't even gotta lie to me. Who's better looking, bro?
A stray dog in the
I'm
alley is
seeing
better
shit.
looking
I'm
than
having
you.
visions. I'm blind. I've got the Holy Ghost. God help me. Because I'm beautiful. I'm looking at myself like, I'd fuck me. You know what I mean? This is crazy, bro.
Oh God! Why you even try to make a joke on top of that?
Look at your desperation in your face, bro. Like, you wasn't supposed to do this. Be weak. Like, this don't hurt me.
Masturbation is
And it
fucking
sucks
yourself.
for you,
You're
'cause
doing
I was
that
trying to give
about
you
5
an opportunity.
times a day.
I'm gonna show y'all right now
Oh
what
my
he's
God.
talking about. Makes no sense, bro. Like, look at me, bro. I wouldn't replace this beautiful face, my eyes, my lips, my nose, my mouth, everything for anything, bro.
Don't punch your
You know what I
screen.
mean?
It's
when this
not
American
worth
Dreams
it.
forehead talk about you got a boxer's nose.
Do
What are you
not
talking
punch
about? My
your
nose
phone.
perfectly
It's
straight.
not worth it.
There's nothing curved about my nose. Why do people say
Tyree
things like
Sneed
that?
got in there and
I
got
don't understand
deleted.
that.
He got 3 shots
Like,
in there.
they go out
Mr.
their way to
Sneed, will you
reach.
please tell all
Nigga,
of
a
us what
curve is
you
very clear. If you have
managed
to
to get
look
in there
and guess
before
if
he
there's a
blocked you
curve,
like
there's
a
no
total
curve. There's no
clit?
curve in my nose. You're talking about the shape of my nose.
Yes,
and
he
my
wants to
face.
have
like,
sex
that's
with
weird.
Brad.
Number one, and number two, like, that's something that's just with imagery. That doesn't mean that it's crooked. that's a normal thing.
He just confirmed he had his nose.
You know what I mean? If it looks like it's moved to another side, it's because it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? That's what evens it out. Like, what do you think your creator creates you as? Fucked up? No.
Yes.
Creates you according to precision. In your case,
yes.
My nose is perfect. You know what I mean? Like, I'm the last person that would ever touch my nose. I love my nose.
He got his nose.
Bitches is always like, you got such a straight nose. It's so pretty. It's like they always told me about my teeth. They're like, you're the only person with straight teeth.
He's not narcissistic.
You know what I mean? Like, they acting like this is a big deal. This is all they talk about. Like, really? That's a big deal to you? You're talking about I got white teeth. So do I. What do you mean? What the fuck are you talking about? White teeth matters.
Okay, that's my fault.
That's the weirdest thing I don't understand. Like, they act like I got
I'm
white
sorry
teeth
I did
attracted.
that.
Who the fuck even said
But
teeth were
after all,
supposed to be that
kind of
white?
the reason we're here.
Like, it's kind of weird to me. Like, I really don't like bitches.
His
I don't
nose
think
is
it's that attractive
definitely
to have
making a
white ass
hard
luminescent teeth.
right
Like,
turn
honestly,
nowadays.
like I'd rather have
He
a
got
bitch
his
suck my
nose
dick
broken. He just admitted it.
than this fucking white luminescent.
When he starts saying there's nothing wrong with it,
there's
something wrong with it.
And
Whatever it is
look at
he's
the
talking
luminousness
about.
and fucking light reflected back at me. I'm not even playing. Like, I don't think bitches with that fake ass they always try to show their teeth. Like I hate bitches like that. I don't like that shit. That's not attractive to me, bro.
Somebody screenshot that.
Like that's how y'all live your life. Like, everything's an insult to other
Joepac.
people. It's an insult to you, bro. Like,
what's wrong with Ben?
I don't think having white teeth is really a priority in life. I think that me getting more pussy than all you niggas should kind of show that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't give a fuck if my teeth are white.
You're always alone.
I wish that they were.
If you're streaming,
you know what I mean? But
on
to
your
me,
7th
they've always
hour
been healthy.
at
Number one, that shit hereditary. Number two, I know natural shit to take care of your teeth. And I bet you right now, considering that I put a hole in my back,
I understand that he's definitely got a bad
and taking
case
vitamin
of
C and
divining
chewing it, so a week where that was able to happen, right? And I'm able to deal with that. I went through all that pain, and I know natural shit that I do and brush my teeth with. That's basically like taking all that pain away now. That's a pretty big deal, bro. Like, when I eat, my tooth feels like it's already dead. That's what you're not understanding. Like, I've been through actual exposed nerves this entire time I've been dealing with y'all. Most people can't do that. Most human beings couldn't take that kind of pain, much less every day. I worked with that pain.
Yes, you know Jah Breed, he had white teeth a minute ago, but then he swallowed.
And I'm telling you, I know shit that's antiseptic, antibacterial that I brush with. It's not toothpaste. I don't even use toothpaste no more. I don't touch toothpaste if I don't have to.
Doesn't touch toothpaste if you don't have to.
And they strong. So, I mean, your teeth being white don't mean shit to me. Dentists are full of shit, bro. A dentist is who did this to me. Y'all trying to sit there and act like, oh, he do drugs now. Huh?
Oh, you just admitted
that was Ashley,
drug
bro.
usage.
Ashley had a hyena mouth from drugs. My tooth didn't just like fall out. I took half of my tooth out to save my life. And you talking shit about that?
To save your life.
Over, son.
I think you can safely.
Are you trying to tell me I shouldn't save my own life because of your judgment? No.
If you can swallow 10 cc's of semen at a time, you can swallow half a tooth.
The build because of a dentist practicing malpractice who put a hole in my tooth, so the rest of it decayed away. It didn't decay because I'm unhealthy. It decayed because he put a fucking hole in it.
Yeah, I believe that's why his teeth were white, but then he swallowed.
Before then, I didn't have any of these issues. Then I got the hole in the back tooth, and that's the only issues I really have. You know what I mean? And when I go to the dentist, they're like,
that was
you have cavities.
Well,
cavities can be healed.
I agree completely
if you actually
with you.
Study natural holistic dentistry and know how to
we
actually
all
brush
knew
with
it,
the
but
shit
there's nothing like confirmation.
And if you eat the right things,
right.
You know what I mean? And there's vitamins you can take and things you can do for that. So what a dentist say to me is irrelevant. Because that's what I'm saying. You people always say something like it's concrete and finite when it's something that can be changed.
His missing tooth serves as a semen release valve.
My teeth were kind of yellow before. They're getting whiter as ever.
When the mouth fills up, that's where it escapes.
I don't got no special lighting. Like, I'm good.
No, you're not good.
If I had that one, all my shit would look fine to you. I wouldn't have any issues other than that shit. And it ain't even a big hole. It's just a little hole. You know what I mean?
Is anybody else waiting for that molar or whatever it is to go critical?
You know, like,
I'm sure there are many
of us talk shit about other people
that have had to have a root canal.
Like, I understand for trolls, but like for people like this guy, really?
I have
had
now? That's
what you want?
of root canals. Dental pain's a bitch.
That's what you resorted to.
I had a heart
You're not going to
attack
make no money insulting
about
people on the
11
couch.
years
For you
ago.
to think that that's even
And I
fucking
swear to
going to
you,
happen
it
or
did
an
not
option
hurt
here
as
is
bad
why you're
as a
delusional.
tooth that needed a root canal.
I think he was referring to that
Honest
Rich
to
B
God.
guy. What Rich B guy? Who's Rich B?
I can.
Nah, he talking about me,
wait
dog. He keeps
for it
saying
to
he just
just
said
go
Tyree Sneed, bro. Fuck
nuclear.
this nigga.
I'll shut up for a minute.
That's why
Let's
he won't
listen to
represent
this
himself and
moron.
why he ain't come back over here. And he acted totally cool on here, did he not? He came over here, sucked my dick, and paid homage. And now he trying to sit there and talk shit. Who do that, man? Look.
It's so quiet, so hard to stay quiet.
Real Tyree Sneed. So he's saying that we look like we could be your brothers. No, we do not, bro. We don't look anything alike, bro. You trying to take pictures and they edit them and they do all this shit to try to manipulate something. We don't look like we could be brothers. Oh, yes. All. This is me after I got cheap shotted with metal in ATL.
What is he doing with his arm? Is that some
I had to
kind
reteach
of
myself how to speak. I could have been
signal?
retarded for the rest of my life. The girl who I had already fucked, the black girl that I went back to her house in the hood in Atlanta.
When he was younger, he did look like Lee Harvey Oswald, just a little bit.
The knife out the dude's hand, literally, and he ran out the door, scared as fuck. Yeah, that really happened. And while I'm trying to heal from a concussion, like horrible, most severe concussion you can have, like y'all don't know how that feels if you haven't had one. It's horrible. Like you don't even want to move. It must have been major because every movement hurts. Still damaged. Your skull, your brain, you can damage your brain just by moving. So you're supposed to be really gentle with yourself.
Let me put that up.
And I'm up fighting dudes.
No, you're not.
You know
you're
what I mean?
Running bit.
And this is why people don't get why they can't hold me back, because I done had the human race try everything they can to stop me. Everything. My enemy isn't really anything else. It's the human race. And it's sad because that's who I'm here to help. You know what I mean?
God delusion.
This guy talking about the real Tyree Sneed say he's a Messiah. No, I'm the Messiah for real, nigga. I really am that. That's why he's saying that. To try to act like he's making a joke and parody. How can you cut on camera and go, he say he's a Messiah? No, you're not talking about me, but if you were, how would that make sense if he did everything a Messiah does? Like, I've been crucified, my nigga. I've been resurrected 1,000,000 times. You don't know my life. Like, what I'm telling you is an inkling of what I've done in my life. I've accomplished a lot, bro, especially for somebody my age. Nobody's ever come close. Look at these pictures. Look at the fucking abdominals on this nigga.
This is easily the most.
But you want to act like there's a comparison and talk about fighting and Floyd Mayweather?
Ever encountered? And
are you serious? Who do you think they copy? Look at my body,
look at that
bro.
picture.
This is when I'm
What
like
are you doing
16.
with your hand? Waiting for a load or something?
You know what I mean? I told y'all I was prepared to live that life.
Your reach
I was doing
around
that. I was going to be in and out of jail and prison my whole life. Fighting, playing ball. That's all I wanted. That's all I knew. People, the fact that y'all just jump to a conclusion to say something proves your ignorance and your lack of life experience. You know what I mean? Gangsta shit. You know what I mean?
There he is holding a knife.
What's wrong with these people, man?
Rather
looking
large
like Pac,
knife.
identical. Delusional Bitches mixtape. That's a real mixtape. You can go to Dat Piff right now. I think it's still out there right now.
Body by Auschwitz.
Rapping. Doing my thing.
I'm sorry about that,
there
but I
couldn't
am.
Let
Beautiful.
it go. I don't have no crow's feet. I got the same exact lines and better than any celebrity and any rapper and any white boy and any of you niggas. You know what I mean?
No, I don't.
You're talking about those lines like it's such a big deal that, like I said, I took a medicine. My dad got them too.
The lines aren't a big deal.
Look, he got the same exact line. They're not a big deal like, to anybody
except you. Vanity is a very, very bad thing.
And he was like 50 in this picture or some shit. And this is the monster that nobody wants parts of. And he's deceased now. He died in a car crash.
And he got his dick bit off
my car
because
people tried to have me die the same way, fuck with my tires. I flipped a Crown Vic.
I looked into it, and unfortunately,
and it had a bat sticker on it. It was a black Crown Vic. I was turning into a Batmobile.
That was confirmed by newspaper reports. He was getting blown
it was totaled
by a woman, a 46-year-old
the EMS
woman,
medic, that the people that came
that
to save
doesn't mean
me,
we can't
they didn't
still
really have to
tell
save
him
me
that his dad was queer.
Stopped after flipping 5 times.
That's what happened.
Every time I would flip, the top of the car would cave in. And that's why I live in the vibration I live in, because I didn't make it out of that shit to be made it out of it because of art. Because the first thing my priority
I think
was
his daddy was actually balls deep in
in my
Tyree.
throat. it'll kill
me. And I'm not
it'll make me
just
choke to
saying
death
that
on my own
just
blood
to
and I'll
shit
die.
on
And that's what
the
these people want. They want me to
person.
die
I will not
horrifically.
call
That's
him a
pretty
man,
sad,
but
right?
I think that's part of his problem.
You know what Tyree Sneed did? Tyree Sneed, every time I'm flipping a Crown Vic, I'm going about 90. And tire pops, explodes, lose control of the car like this, and I'm smart enough to grab the wheel like this, get it to the grass. I was lucky that there was grass and I wasn't on the highway, and I was pretty fucking close. And if I had gotten on the highway, I'd be dead today, more than likely, because that car I probably would have exploded, because I would have flipped the car over the highway and without wanting to, and I would have had to try to escape the car midair or some shit, and I would have tried because I wanted to survive.
I am going to stay
it would
with
have
this
been bad,
until
bro,
8
I would have
o'clock,
flipped the
about
Crown
another
Vic off a
9
highway.
minutes. And then I'm going to do what I was doing.
It was pretty close, bro. It was
when
only
this
a little
guy
length of
unfortunately
before
got
I got
my
to that
attention.
point
I'm going to
where
go
we were
back to
up.
practicing my
And
guitar.
Luckily there was grass. I said, hey, there's grass here. I went like this. This all happened super quick thinking. I went, boom, turned the wheel, and got the bitch to start curving.
Oh,
so
yeah,
I'm
I know what
riding
you
on
mean.
The wheel on the side
His
of the
daddy
wheel,
used to tuck him in and brush
And
his
get out
teeth
of here,
with
bro.
his dick.
Bro, I don't need you bringing up their names, bro. I'm not going to tell you. That's your last warning, bro. I don't need you bringing up their names.
Well, let me go see
Again,
who this is.
I'm mid-story. Don't interrupt me. Thank you. So I'm
we don't
curving
need to
on the
see
wheels,
this for a minute anyway.
right? He said, you're like the last real gangster in the world, man. Honestly, they don't make them like you no more.
Oh, I didn't get there in
one
time.
Like me. That's kind of my point of
No
all
Tails
what I'm
got
telling you, but I
deleted.
appreciate that, for real. But my point is, so the car's curving, right? So I'm like mid-tire and shit. I'm curving. I know I'm going to flip.
Has anybody noticed that there are pictures of the real Tyree Sneed mixed in here?
Somewhere between 70 to 90, if not over 90.
Quite a few, actually.
And it popped. So I lost control immediately. So I'm already in the car's fucking swaggering. It's scary as fuck. It gives you that adrenaline. So then it's like, what do you choose, love or fear? And that's why I live in the vibrations. I already had done it before then, and it saved my life.
In cherry finish, coffee table cherry. What else do I have? I have a Squire Mustang, and I have the 3 Skylark guitars that Penny's was selling 40 years ago. They're absolutely fantastic guitars. They're just wonderful.
Okay. So as I was saying, so I know I'm going to flip. So
and I have the weirdest
alive,
Squire in existence.
And I'm mentally strong. And I chose love over fear because I said, I'm going to make it through this bitch, because I could feel I was really in love with my girlfriend at the time. That's the saddest thing, is that the last thing I was thinking about was my girl. And I felt betrayed because I said, I know that she did this to me. So imagine feeling that.
Oh, I also have a Squire.
Your girlfriend is who did this to you. Like, they want you dead. They had somebody fuck with my tires. I know she's who did it to me. And it's sad because she was the only person that I had to go to. She knew that, and she's who I even called after it happened. When she's the one who did it to me. That's how fucked up my life is. Just to let her know that it happened, and she don't care. She just sat there and pretended and was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I'm all you have." And what she's saying is, "I'm glad I'm all you have." You know what I mean? Because I'm trying to kill you. And she fuck her. But the point being, so I know I'm going to flip. So I pulled the bitch in the grass full speed and said, here we go. We're flipping, and fucking flipped the bitch. I didn't try to slow down or nothing. I just said, I'm going to have to roll with this. And fucking,
okay, there's about 5 minutes to go here before I check out. If somebody else would pick this thing up for me, that would be fantastic.
I'm getting away from the cars real quick. Like, I'm looking around in the rearview mirrors trying to see who the fuck around me, because I know I got to get away from other vehicles or I'm going to die. So that was first order of business. So then I get it in the grass and I said, we're flipping, and boom. And then it was just fucking like an effect. It was just like the movie Fight Club. It looked just like that. It was
yeah, I think it is too, Marquise. I was a hardcore golfer.
5 full flips in a black Crown Vic.
I started playing at 5. I last played at 55.
You understand?
And everything went to hell. My back just basically gave up on me.
Imagine this is a whole car.
That's what I'm using
so it's not just like it rolls. Golf, like it's
great.
And then bouncing in the air.
Learn a little bit more every day.
So I'm holding on to the wheel like this for dear fucking life, and that's all I'm doing is just looking and thinking, and I'm looking at the top caving in and looking at the glass. And I remember what I did. I put my hand up like this or something to make sure to protect my neck. I was like that.
Really gets
and so
hard
I'm like this, and I'm flipping.
to actually
so, like,
riff
I'm watching
on
it
this
just cave in, like, and
because
it's getting closer
just
to my head.
never ends.
And I luckily landed.
How many lines can one come up with to counter
right
this?
Side up.
I mean, everything he says is a self-own.
I got out and I was all fucked up. I had blood all over the place. A large shard of glass right here, and I still have it. You might not be able to see it, but there's a scar right there. I think you can't see it. I think it's right there, right on the side, right here. I don't know if you can see it.
Stunning content.
Now I see it on the camera.
No wonder he's going worldwide.
It was a lot bigger than that, though. It was a large piece of glass, and it
showing us
right
imaginary
thing.
shards
And they
of
said
glass
they gave me the antibiotics and shit. It was bust wide open. They said we're gonna leave it in there, and it's gonna work its way out, and it actually did, which I was surprised because I had a piece of glass in my hand and it hurt. I'm just good with pain. So my point is, if I had not put my hand up, that piece of glass would have gone through my fucking throat, and I would have died. And I saved my own life. And when it stopped, I was just like, I remember literally like I was still comedic about it. I was like, ugh, like, fuck.
I don't doubt
like,
that for a minute.
You know, I was like, oh, thank God. And I was like, land. I think I actually said it too. Like, it would have been funny if you watched it. Like, it would have been funny, but it would have kind of been funny the way I reacted because I was like, land, and fucking like jumped out and fucking, you know what I mean, climbed over the door and shit and fucking just kind of fell on the grass. I think I laid down, and then I was freaking out trying to like call my people.
Washburn is known for their
acoustics. I mean, the only people I had, and
that short period of time
that I sat up and they were like, "Just lay down, bro." Like they put me on a stretcher.
Dimebag Darrell played the ugliest
good shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and I survived. And the first thing I asked them when they came, the medics, I was like, "Is there any glass in my neck? Anything in my neck?" That was my main concern. You know what I mean? Because you're so. Then what happened, I went to the hospital, and this was at this exact time. This is how shitty these people are, and why I want y'all to make sure you give these people their guts and can't stand them. President Tom Morris was trolling me at this time. He was trolling me while that crash happened because they're
constantly,
all working together.
Siobhan, constantly.
It's a real conspiracy to kill me.
He wouldn't be entertaining if he was telling the truth.
It's highly illegal what you're doing, and you're giving me all the evidence for a huge real case. So I love it. Because somebody might have the balls and take it. Feel me?
Nobody's going to take your case, asshole.
President Tom Morris was trolling me during that car crash, and it was really horrible. I can't remember what he was saying. And I was nice enough to still work with President on radio after that. So that should say a lot about my character.
None of us here are on radio. That is a real...
I mean, really trolling me. And I'm telling him, bro,
one of many.
Stop.
We are not
I might
radio.
Die right now.
None of us.
I'm telling him this while I just survived that car crash because I still had my phone. He was probably texting me while I was flipping in the air. No joke. No bullshit. Think about that for a minute. Let that sink in.
I'd rather not.
And I got to the hospital, and my heart rate was over like 120, 130 or some shit. I think it was over 130, and it was there and it wouldn't come down. And that was the scary part too, because I looked like I died because I had ash dust all over me. I looked black. I looked like a nigga with red eyes. My eyes were bloodshot red, like completely red, my whole eye. I looked like a dead walking zombie. And it was hilarious because
you still look like
first of all, I was kind of scared at that moment because I was like, I don't know if my heart rate's going to come down.
And with that, I am going to say good evening. I hope one of you will pick up where I am about to leave off.
If my heart rate doesn't come down, that's why they get scared.
This could go on for another couple of hours, and if I stayed with it,
and that's the problem with me. I got this
like
kind
10:30
heart race effect that ever since I took hydroxy.
Thank you, everybody, for stopping by.
Put bags under my eyes.
This is difficult.
It almost killed me.
I
woke up, I couldn't breathe right,
Cross, but I really admire her ability to keep this going for like three and a half hours. This is not easy.
Like way too many of them bitches. Like, and
I am Rich Baritone,
so imagine that. So it
I'll talk to you
because my heart rate every like months on end, and I was home.